Greetings, adventurers, and welcome to ADVinJapan. As we embark on this final chapter of my 5-part series documenting my ride across Hokkaido, Japan, I encourage those of you who haven't to catch up on the previous 4 parts. That's because this isn't merely a random ride. It's a story. A trek through the unforeseen, where every twist and turn connects one adventure to the next. For those of you who have journeyed with me so far, join me one last time as we traverse over 800 kilometers in 3 days, navigating some of the most challenging terrains yet, and pause to reflect on some of the incredible moments that have defined this adventure. In part 4, I left you all on the break of day 6 on the scenic shores of southeastern Hokkaido. My journey persists as I push westward towards Obihiro, a distance of about 300 kilometers. This little off-road is not maintained anymore. Navigating a forest road like this typically isn't a problem, but several factors made this one riskier than usual. First, the road is obviously poorly maintained, and was worsened by the rain from the previous night. Compounding this, I'm alone and approximately 50 kilometers away from the nearest town. Despite the risk, taking a detour here would have consumed valuable time I couldn't afford. So I braved the challenging conditions and forged ahead.
Oh, no. No. Do not want to drop you.
The incline proved too much for my stock TK70 tires, so I dismounted and proceeded to push the bike up the hill.
They've got rails, there are road signs and everything. Like, this just has not been maintained at all. Dude, I do not feel... Alright, I need to walk this. This has got me real nervous. I'm gonna pull that cone out, so if anybody else decides to plow through here, they'll see this.
And we made it out of there somehow. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. Yeah, very not well maintained road with signs and everything. It's crazy, man. Okay, we gotta go find some lunch. I'm getting hungry. It's 12 o'clock.
Relieved to have made it out of the forest in one piece, I continued westward into the Tokachi region, a place well known for its cattle ranches and the world-famous Japanese beef we are all familiar with, Wagyu.
Alright, coming into this little small town here. I have passed, I think, at least 5 dozen farms. So it's not surprising that there's a burger joint out here.
After a quick de-shrubbing of my bike, I headed into Bob's Burgers.
まだやってますか？
はい、やってます。
やった
ごめんなさい、気づきませんで。
ええ、大丈夫ですよ。おすすめとかありますか？
一番人気はボブスバーガーです。
じゃあ。
A relatively new burger joint, Bob's Burgers is a self-owned and run establishment styled after the 1970s era diners. The owner, driven by his passion for crafting excellent burgers, established the restaurant with the additional hope of attracting foreign bikers to practice his English. Well, today, I guess, was his lucky day.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you. ありがとうね。Super nice couple.
Filled with a delicious burger and delightful conversation, I hopped back on the bike and headed for the Doto Super Forest Road, Japan's second largest forest road, spanning roughly 80 kilometers in 3 parts. On the way, I stumbled upon an old, unusual rail line that seemed to lead to nowhere, an eerie foreshadowing of a series of disappointing encounters that awaited me.
Just an old rail line. So it comes up to here, stops, and probably should have continued on to there, but it looks like they just didn't continue the construction. Interesting.
A vestige of Japan's bubble economy, this rail line stands as one of many symbols of the nation's stagnated economy and declining population, the effects of which are most apparent in the neglect of public facilities and roads. And as I would soon find out, parks and forest roads as well.
Alright, here she is. The Doto Super Rindo. Nihon Ichi Nagai Rindo. Nope! There's actually one longer. There is one longer in, I believe it's in the middle of Honshu, the main island, I think. I'm hoping I can keep a quick pace on this, so I'm really hoping it's a well-kept road. So far, not bad. Much better than what I've been doing earlier today. So there's that. So it looks like, according to the sign, that this path is very dangerous. All right, well, you know, I would do it, you guys, to be honest. I would, but it's 4 o'clock. Sun's going down in like an hour. And at my current pace, I'm just not gonna make it. Okay, let's go to the Rider House. I'm tired. I've already done like probably 50, 60 kilometers off-road today, so... And those are some rough bits.
Exhausted and disheartened, I redirected my focus towards Obihiro City, where my accommodations awaited me. Unfortunately, my luck worsened as soon after a thick layer of clouds unleashed a torrential downpour for most of the 1-hour drive.
まあまあこの裏側にこう跳ね上がったやつがこう落ちてくる。まあまあそっちも抜いちゃって。もう抜いちゃった方がいいっすよ。
It turns out the old timer was right. The back flap on my jacket was open, allowing rain to enter and run down my pants, filling my boots with water. After a long day's ride, mostly in the rain, I was miserably soaked and frustrated to say the least. However, thanks to the kindness of these two experienced riders, my spirits were soon renewed. The Rider House Cafe is a modest rider house in central Obihiro. While it may not boast the cleanest accommodations, it does offer a range of biker-friendly amenities, including a covered garage, boot warmers, a shower, and a fully equipped kitchen.
This is the Rider's house in Obihiro. They have a boot warmer, it's really nice. They also have a washer and dryer. This place is dirty, so if you guys don't like dirty places, well, you won't like this, but it's cheap. It's about 13 bucks, sorry, $8. Here's the room. It's not bad. You have to pay an extra 300 yen for the futon, but I'm just gonna sleep on the ground.
Meet the most talkative duo I've ever encountered on this trip. As we settled down for a little conversation, little did I know I was about to embark on a linguistic roller coaster with these two at the helm. The labyrinth of topics covered rivaled even the most intricate sections of an encyclopedia, leaving me both bewildered and thoroughly entertained.
45分垂れ流ししたのをさ、編集するのって大変じゃないですか。もうあんなめんどくさいことやってらんないもん。編集大変だね。
編集したら大変なんだよ。強い。めっちゃ強い。
奥さんには負けちゃう。
奥さんの
お釈迦様のね、手の上でこんな風に
転がされ
て、奥さんの手の上で転がされてる方が幸せになります。日本人は。
じゃあ600円は安いか、と思うけど、
私1年だけニュージーランド行ったんですよ。1年I can speak English. I can speak English. サッカーといえばヨーロッパのイメージは
イギリスは誰？
サッカーは
サッカーじゃない、サッカー。
あ、サッカー？
サッカーって言ってるよ。
サッカーじゃなくてサッカー。
サッカー？
サッカーは
アメリカのサッカ
ー。一番好きなのは太宰治の車両。
おまわりだと思うんだってね。青と白では。
With enough stories to fill a few lifetimes, it wasn't surprising to see these two still in conversation the next morning. Politely, I interjected and bid my farewell.
Alright, じゃあ、
はい。
はいはい。
昨日の夜ありがとうございました。
いえいえ、そんなことないです。
すごい。
また
機会がありましたよね。
気をつけて。
あんまり遅いと追いついちゃうよ。
あ、そっか。
無理だな。
じゃあ気をつけて。
はい。
どうも。
どうも。
はい。
All right. Hey. Ah. Hey, hey. Alright, let's get us. Yeah, those guys are great. Wow. I think I smoked about 15 cigarettes last night unintentionally. Secondhand smoke, but that's part of the rider house. You just don't know what you're gonna get. But you do know you're gonna get some good people, some really good people. You know, one of them picked up some food for me. The other one put my boots on the dryer. I mean, yeah, just awesome. That's hospitality.
For my final leg, I'll be returning to Sapporo to express my gratitude at a local shrine for this incredible adventure. Following that, I'll head south to the ferry terminal for a 3 o'clock boarding call, where I'll encounter perhaps the greatest unexpected twist of the entire adventure. On the way, however, I stumbled upon the last awe-inspiring display of nature. Emerging from the wilderness of Hokkaido, I re-entered civilization for a last-minute lunch stop to savor the final flavors of Hokkaido cuisine.
I gotta tell you, I'm gonna miss these super long straightaways. It's unheard of in the mainland, unless you're on a highway. It's just so beautiful. It's the open road. It feels like I'm in America, literally like in northern central California, just cruising. And we're gonna pull in here and grab some lunch. It's not quite where I'd planned to go, but I think it's gonna be good. It's Hokkaido ryori, or Hokkaido cuisine. Genghis Khan is what they call it in Japanese, or Genghis Khan. It's basically just sheep meat, and you just grill it, kind of like yakiniku or Korean barbecue.
With the fury of Genghis Khan in my belly, I quickened my pace westward to give myself enough time at the shrine before my departure.
Alright, just pulled up into the jinja, the Hokkaido Shrine. So we're gonna go ahead and pay our respects here for a safe journey.
Established in 1869 by the Meiji Emperor, the Hokkaido Shrine is dedicated to the soul of the Ainu people. As one of Hokkaido's oldest shrines, it attracts a diverse crowd of both travelers and locals, drawn to seek blessings or celebrate significant milestones like weddings. Leaving the shrine, I couldn't help but feel a strong sense of fulfillment and gratitude for the incredible journey I had just completed. Descending southward, I directed my attention to the Tomakomai ferry terminal, completely oblivious to the surprise awaiting me.
Alright, turning into the West Ferry Terminal. This is where there are two terminals, the west and the east. My ferry leaves from the west terminal, so okay, here we go. Bikes for Ardie, which is the orange one. Sendai Ardie. Ardie desu. Hi.
The light is fading fast. From this old town we gotta go. Our bags are packed, so what we waiting for? There's no point in delaying what we both already know. Escape this time with me. Escape this time with me.
After a long day of predominantly highway driving, I eagerly anticipated boarding the boat and locating my bunk. Almost immediately after dropping off my luggage, I received a text message from my wife of her boarding ticket. It turns out the same morning she took the bullet train from Tokyo all the way up to Hokkaido to meet me just so we could ride the ferry back together. Riding our wave of sheer joy, we decided to treat ourselves and upgraded to the suite. The ferry terminal in Ardie welcomed me with the gentle creaking of the ship's hull as it maneuvered into the docks. The journey spanning 18 hours had granted me much needed rest, but it was time to disembark and conclude this unforgettable journey.
Coming out, baby. All right. We are in the mainland. It is bloody hot. Oh my God. Wow. Yeah, I want to go back to Hokkaido. All right, ladies and gents, from here it is home.
With the gentle hum of the engine and the open road stretching ahead, I embarked on the final 2 hours of smooth sailing along the highway. The perfect opportunity to reflect on the myriad of twists and turns that define my remarkable 9-day journey. It all began with a typhoon, forcing a change in my plans. A catalyst that ushered in all sorts of unexpected twists. From the mayhem that unfolded on the mainland.
今何を確認してるんですか？そう、はい。
ちょっと入れないんで。
そう、全然知らなかったんで。That sucks. So I'm low on fuel. I did not think. I literally just filled up.
To the wholly unexpected in Hokkaido.
出てる。出てますね。
And it's raining.
Through these detours and challenges, however, I discovered that the true essence of adventure lies not just in the destination, but in the stories written between the lines. It's in the faces of those I met. The landscapes that whispered tales of history, and the unexpected turns that shaped this journey. So as I roll closer to home, I'm not just concluding a journey. I'm stepping into a space where the echoes of Hokkaido linger. It's not just about the roads I've ridden, but the stories that unfolded, and the indomitable spirit that calls out to every adventurer. Come and embrace the unexpected.
Home. Sweet home.
So I leave you with one final request. In sharing these videos with you, my aim is not just to showcase my adventures, but to inspire you to embark on your own. Adventure is a mindset, not a destination. It doesn't require far-off lands, unfamiliar languages, or exotic cultures. It resides wherever the unexpected unfolds. So let this be an invitation to find your own adventure and embrace the unknown. Until next time, this is ADVinJapan, out.